it's me for a second. I was like, oh, I thought you were here too. We were just talking.
Yeah, I always put you first because that way you get moved over to the left and you don't have my logo obscuring you.
Then I've just got Godzilla, and I can never remember the other one's name.
Yeah.
And Osaka next to me.
Yay. Hey. Hello, I'm Gillian St. Kevin, author of all sorts of paranormal nonsense and terrifier of small mammals. With me today is my co-host, Jamie Sands. Hi, Jamie.
Hello. I am a writer of urban fantasy queer romance and what is it? Caregiver to a small mammal.
Inca is just full of sass today.
I think my laptop's camera updated, and it's a lot it feels like I'm a lot closer than I used to be to the camera, and clearer, which is quite nice actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't know. Maybe.
I am a little bit giddy and excited because Karen is here. Karen is one of my Christchurch writing friends, and this is the first time we've had Karen on one of these streams, so that's always exciting. Do you know what? Yeah, Inca, that is your job, and you do it amazingly. I need to explain the terrifier of small mammals.
Probably.
Addition to my online resume, I feel. I am out in Omahi, which is out in the countryside, and I walked out this morning to get the mail, and because it's been quite a long time since I've been in Omahi, I've forgotten about the fact that we have tons of rabbits here, and the rabbits, they kind of freeze, and they're like, maybe if I stay still, this human won't see me. And I continue walking towards them, and I get to a point where they're like, oh my gosh, she's seen me, time to run for it. So I've just got like these rabbits fleeing before me as I make my way to the letterbox. And
it's pretty cool. It's like you've got like this red sea of bunnies that you're like parting as you make your way through.
It feels like that sometimes.
Biblical.
It's terrible for the farmers because rabbits are an introduced species who do a lot of damage, and they're like, there was this massive hole near our letterbox that somebody has been very industriously digging, even though we're like off State Highway 1. So State Highway 1 is like 3 meters away from this rabbit hole, and you're like, why? What about this says this is a good place to live and raise bunny children?
Bunnies don't give a shit. They'll live where they want.
Yep.
My most reliable place to see bunnies in Wellington is in the middle of State Highway 1, actually. In between Pararua and Parramatta. There's a turn off to go to like the police college and stuff, and there's a harbour on the other side. And in the middle of the two, so there's lanes going north and lanes going south. And in the middle, there's like a break with flax bushes and things, and there are always bunnies there. There's so many bunnies that live right in the middle of 2 motorways.
Yeah, this is why people join us. Where else are you going to get information on the highway habits of New Zealand's rabbit population?
That's right. It's essential viewing.
Inca's of plot bunnies, and Megan says Deathwish rabbit. And yeah, we've got Kitty.
Kitty, who is still battling with car problems.
Yep. We've also got Meg here. Hi, Meg.
Good morning.
And to reassure Karen, we do not spend all our time on this stream chatting about rabbits. We do stuff too, but because it is our Saturday stream, we sort of pause and take stock of the week and what we have accomplished. And Kitty says that she just sent Jamie a plot bunny messenger, so that is very, very funny.
Oh no.
So while Jamie looks at this plot bunny, my main accomplishment this week, I think, was surviving. It is school holidays here, and from Tuesday afterwards to Friday early afternoon, I was on niece duty, and it was fantastic. We had a lot of fun, but I got nothing done. Yeah, there was no productive things happening at all in that time.
I had a very similar sort of week, but the thing wasn't nieces, it was my new day job. So I spent all day Tuesday, all day Thursday having one-on-ones with people, getting to know my new team. It's been a long time since I did anything like that, so it was really draining. All my energy basically went into that. So although I was trying all week to start my new project, it didn't happen. I tuned into this stream. I'm going to have to leave early, in fact, to go pick up Mochi. So that was the other thing that happened, is that Mochi went in for another vet check, and there's more bad news. She's not doing too well. So to my mind, I can't write when I'm worrying too much about something else. So going to pick her up soon. So I'm here for the first hour. I'm going to try and start my new project. We'll see how that goes.
Is the new project the garden-related project? Oh,
it is.
That's exciting. I have vague ambitions of making my nano project my part of that project, but we will see, because I am not going to get. I am on mostly kid duty this week, so limited time and energy. We've just had Dharma arrive from Phoenix, which is super exciting.
No, Kitty's in Phoenix. Dharma is. Oh no, Dharma's in Arizona as well. Everyone's in there. I don't know.
Oh, Dharma is from Arizona, so yes.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, I have actually started this project once before, a few months ago, but I don't like the way I started it. I don't think it's the right place to start, and that kind of threw me for how to actually start it. So I'm going to try again.
Yep. Awesome. Well, fingers crossed for a better start. And Dharma is in the Phoenix metro area, so that is cool. I was partially right. Dharma and Kitty, when I was a teenager, I was super into the ElfQuest fandom, and I joined an online zine, which was run by a woman who lived in Arizona. So from the time that I was 15 to about 21, 22-ish, I had a pen pal in Arizona, and that was awesome. So the other thing we like to do, Karen, is start off our sprints with a warm-up. And since I have been deprived of my tarot deck for a while, I'm going to pick the card for today. But basically what we do is, this is an activity to kind of get our creative muscles warmed up. I'm going to shuffle my cards, then draw one, and then we're going to use whatever I draw as inspiration for 5 minutes of just,
I don't know if you'll be able to see that. So this pen I got from there we are. I got it from a training place called Clifton's. But is that what the word looks like to anyone else?
No. Oh, dear. Oh, that is very funny.
So, one of my favorite pens.
Incidentally, apropos of nothing, yesterday was International Lesbian Day, apparently, and I am
fantastic.
really annoyed that I did not find out that this was a thing sooner. But yeah, so draw a card. We kind of write for 5 minutes, and the idea is not to write something good. It is just to write whatever comes to mind and not edit yourself for 5 minutes. If you normally write using a keyboard and laptop, then it is good to take this to the next level by using paper and pen. as demonstrated by my lovely co-host. Okay,
All right.
Jamie, say
Yeah.
when.
There.
Oh, okay, this is really interesting. We have got the Hanged Man,
Oh,
which,
fantastic.
whoops, sorry, I almost dropped him, which in the Wild Unknown is, what's the word, depicted or demonstrated, represented by a bat hanging upside down. And look at its cute little eyes.
It's so cute.
Yep. So the Hanged Man in tarot is kind of it can represent sort of a forced break, an imposed pause, but it also represents a change in perspective, looking at things in a different way, because obviously if you're the Hanged Man, you're upside down. And but the other thing that it represents is sort of outsider energy, because you've kind of been removed from the world, and that's what's giving you that different perspective and pause. So I guess, yeah, you can look at this prompt. Since I'm writing a story about vampires right now, I feel this bat is going to be very useful for me as a starting point. But you can
Well, and
do,
it's good for me to get a new perspective on the start of this book.
yeah. And you
Maybe I'll
can,
do that 10 things exercise and try and work out different ways I could start it. I think that's what I'm going to do.
That's really cool. So yeah, basically for the next 5 minutes, we're just going to be using this adorable bat as inspiration for whatever we want to write about. This
Dharma
is
would like to know the name? Yep.
this is the Wild Unknown Dharma by Kim Krans, and it is
Beautiful.
pretty well known, so you shouldn't have much problem Googling it and finding tons more information about it. So I'm going to grab my timer. And
just showing off my t-shirt for Inca.
yep, I just suddenly realized we haven't done our obligatory showing Inca Jamie's awesome t-shirt.
It's okay, I got it in there.
Yep. Fantastic. So, oh gosh, do you know, I've done everything, got myself organized for everything except for finding my notebook. I've had it. Here it is. Okay.
Okay.
5 minutes starting.
You got the timer okay?
Yep, got the timer. 5 minutes starting. Oh, okay. It sounds like Inca has her cat nearby, which means that my timer is too scary for her cat.
Okay. We'll try mine.
Yeah.
Timer. 5 minutes. Yep. All right.
Fantastic.
Ready?
Let's go.
Go. Yes, Kitty, it is birds outside my window. I've just opened the window, so maybe we can hear a bit more of them. It is spring here, so the birds are all either fighting or mating, and it's really hard to tell the difference.
My niece loves birds, so we have gone on a couple of bird spotting walks and activities, including getting a handbook to New Zealand birds out from the library so we can now identify them with some confidence.
Yeah. There's some really good ones, some really good books. I mean, I'm delighted to discover that the one of the trees in our backyard, which has all year round attracted bees, also attracts little native birds called wax-eyes.
Oh, brilliant.
They're really little, like about this big and green, with a big white ring around their eyes, and they're just the cutest things, and they drink nectar, so they're going to the tree as well and enjoying it, which is really cool.
Awesome. I wrote an entire sort of column and then filled up the bit at this bottom here, just kind of writing about how much I love bats and how cute they are, but also how how lockdown is sort of like the hanged man, because it's a forced pause. You've got to look at things differently. Just kind of musing on that.
Yep, I feel that. I got 12 ideas for how to start my book, and 2 of them are really, I think, good, sparky plot ones that draw in other characters. So I'm going to use one as the first scene and one as the second scene. I just have to decide which way around. I think I know.
That's fantastic.
So that was a really useful exercise for me. Again, it's such a good exercise.
It is. Maybe we will do that tomorrow as like our warm-up thing. Meg wrote 144 words. That might be a scene in her book, and Dharma wrote 142 words, which is fantastic.
Amazing.
If Jojo were here, she would have written 200-something words, but Jojo is playing board games with her family today, which is really
speaking
great.
of birds, she's playing Wingspan, which is a bird collection game.
Oh, neat. Megan is having to stop procrastinating and self-sabotaging and finish the damn essay. I think Julie might also be in that mood, Megan. Karen wrote it using handwriting, so that it's fantastic. She's been missing a character's perspective, so just included notes about it. Brilliant.
Because Kat is on the Discord. She's so pretty.
Yay.
Listen to the birds as well. Good. Hope she's enjoying it.
Kitty is talking about hummingbirds, which is, wow.
I would love to see hummingbird.
Yep. And Julie has 6 pages left of something she's reading. Awesome work, Julie. Okay. I feel really excited to jump into our next sprint, especially knowing that we've only got Jamie for limited time this morning. So I'm actually going to be working on Vampire Ward.
Yes.
So that's hugely exciting. I finished my notes about all of the things I need to update. I kind of matched them to chapters where those things would most organically happen. And So Kitty and Dharma both chatting about hummingbirds and making me and Jamie very jealous.
I just found out the Māori name for wax eyes because my whole life they've been wax eyes. They're called tohu.
Yeah,
So now I know.
lovely.
I've put a picture in Discord for those who are not living in New Zealand.
Oh,
Awesome. All right, so I'll timer this one, but I might need to pass over to you after that.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh gosh,
20
I've got
minutes.
some windows open. Yes.
Oh yes, thank you, Kitty. I will share the Discord link right now. Thank you for that reminder. If anyone wants to join our Discord, it's relatively busy now, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's a good place just to come and chat about whatever. And we always notify people about the streams.
Sometimes I need to be reminded to share the stream. Thank you very much, Inka, for poking me this morning.
All right. We're ready to go?
Yeah.
Cool. 20 minutes starting now. No more bird song, only lawnmowers.
Alas.
Saturday morning.
A few weekends ago, I'm out here in Omahi in the country and it's super quiet, which is one of the advantages of being out here. And then a few Saturdays ago, my stepdad decided to mow the lawn, which means he's going in a circle round and round our house.
Yep.
We
All right, that is time.
awesome. That went by so quickly.
I did. All right, I got 426 words done.
Oh, that's
I also got
really encouraging.
distracted by a friend messaging me about Squid Game because I finished watching it this week. Let's see, where are we?
I also got interrupted, but with a Portuguese tart.
Saturday morning.
She's been into Amberley to do the sort of our weekly fresh veggies and stuff shop. There's a farmers market in Amberley on a Saturday, And this is really hilarious. Mum's preferred baker used to attend this farmer's market, but due to farmer's market politics, she now sells her bread out of her back garden. So I'm not sure if Mum still goes to the farmer's market or if she just goes and gets bread. But
Farmers market politics. Yep.
it's kind of hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's not surprising at all.
Yeah. Karen got 602 words, which is
Awesome.
amazing. Well done, Karen. And Meg is catching up on Rachel Stevens' Story Toolkit Workshop, which...
Got all of those. I need to start watching them. Yep.
Awesome. I made myself a quick list of the changes I need to make to the sort of first 10 chapters of my story, and I was hoping to get through chapters 1 to 5 today, forgetting that I decided I need to... Chapter 4 is going to be an entirely new chapter. So I have to write that from scratch, so that it's not going to be happening today.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So
I'll have to duck out partway through this next sprint. Go and retrieve the kitty. Not this kitty. My kitty.
I think everyone here is sending Mochi all of the best possible wishes, and if you don't mind keeping us updated on Discord, that would be amazing. I think that's where most of us are going for our Mochi news.
Yeah, so the news yesterday is that she's lost quite a bit of weight very fast, and the diabetes is real. I've learned how to do insulin injections, and this morning the vet called to say there might be something going on with her kidneys as well. So switching her to a new diet, see what happens, and insulin. Yeah. Anyway, I did pretty good in that last sprint.
I'm pretty happy with how I got on as well. I'm still on chapter 1, but I remembered that I updated chapter 1, 2, and 3 when I entered Great Beginnings. So I've now sort of cut and pasting
nice
updated, edited chapters back into my Scrivener document and then working from there. So yay for that.
All right, well, do you want to start the timer for the second one?
Yeah. I apologize in advance for Inka's cat. But yeah, our second 20-minute sprint. Oh, Kitty has a question.
Needles. Really teeny little needles.
Oh, cool. Dharma is working on an outline in Scrivener for a new project. Teeny tiny needles sounds incredible. Though I was house sitting a dove that got into trouble. The dove actually escaped from me when I was carrying her from her outside cage to back inside. And after 4 days in the wild, we managed to... The kids at a local school spotted her at the playground.
Oh, wow.
And the teachers were able to sort of get her, wrap her in a towel, keep her warm, and then contact me so that I could pick her up and take her to the vets. And we ended up... They gave me a syringe to give her medicine with, and the cat syringe was the smallest they had, and it was so cute. But the dove was fine. She would have had a very scary few days on her own, but Yeah, she was doing well when I left. She was happily reunited with her sister and back in her cage and just generally happy to be home. But yeah, doves incredibly cool. I'm not sure I would feel I would want to house sit one again, but I also had 3 parrots on that house sit. So
Oh
2
wow.
doves, 3 parrots, lots of hens. It was an exciting time. Okay, I have rambled on enough. 20 minutes starting now. And I'm sorry the neighbours have scared your cat, Inka. Okay, that is the end of our second sprint. Hopefully we haven't scared Inca's cat too much. But yeah, as I was just saying to Kitty, Jamie's disappeared to get Mochi from the vet, and hopefully we will have some photos of Mochi being glad to be home in the Discord later. So I've made a little bit more progress with my chapter, but I'm stuck on getting the right phrasing for an altercation here. Karen's got 601 words written, which is fantastic. I'm going to change my approach. I'm grabbing my sort of rough notes workbook, and I might brainstorm a few ideas of different ways this interaction could go. Yeah, this looks like my next page. Inca's cat is still mad at the neighbour. That is good for me, not good for Inca's cat. But yeah, so this is our second sprint. We normally get about 4 sprints in, so this is the time where we would take a longer break. I need to rush to the bathroom, so I'm going to disappear for a little bit. If you need to get up, stretch your legs, refill your cup of tea or coffee, this is your chance to do that. It is 11:14 now. I'd say let's aim to start the next sprint at 11:18ish. Oh, Dharma, sounds like you're making really good progress there in Act 3 of 4. That's really exciting. Meg and Megan, I'd love to hear how you're doing, but I'm just going to disappear for now. So leave an update in the chat if you also need to disappear. But yeah, we'll be back for our next sprint at 11:18ish. Okay, I am back. Let's see what everyone's talking about. Here we go. I'm glad that your cat will be okay, Inca. And yeah, Karen, you are incredibly in the flow. So Karen is switching over to research. Kitty wants to know what an op shop is. I have an op shop story. So I'll just make sure that somebody, Yep, so op shop stands for opportunity shop, basically. And like Meg says, it's a second-hand shop, usually for clothes. Now, I have a problem because I spent so many years living outside of New Zealand. And in Japan, I was teaching American English, and I had lots of American, Canadian, and UK co-workers, occasionally Australian co-workers, but usually I was the only New Zealander in my town. When I was in Shimane, I was I was one of two New Zealanders in the entire prefecture. So I was constantly surrounded by British or UK English, pretty much. And so it's got to the point now where I no longer remember what word belongs to which subset of English, basically. And I wrote a story about a band that named themselves the Op Shop Rejects. And I was convinced that Op Shop was the British version because the story was set in the UK. And it got all the way through to ARCs. I had the cover, I'd sent out my advanced review copies to a reviewer, and one of the reviewers was a UK reader, and she was like, looking forward to this. I had to Google what an op shop was. We call them charity shops here in the UK, which really amuses me because I met my husband in a charity shop, and I was like, oh no. So I had to go and email the publisher because this is one of my 9-star books and say, hey, turns out I don't know what English is anymore. So we had to rename the story to The Charity Shop Rejects Live in Concert. We got the cover changed and the name changed everywhere basically about maybe a week, 2 weeks before publication. It was a wild ride, but we made it happen. And then, this is hilarious, I discovered that there was actually a Kiwi band called Op Shop or something that formed while I was in Japan. So I was writing a story about a band that named themselves after an op shop, not knowing that somebody had actually done that in New Zealand. So probably a good thing that I ended up calling it the Charity Shop Rejects. But yeah, a little bit more stress than I needed. But I'm finding that is often the way with publishing. Talking about noise, I was complaining earlier about a few Saturdays ago when my stepdad got the mower and just went round and round our house. I jinxed myself. There is currently a tractor going round and round, ploughing the field just next to my room. So we've got a short, small lawn space and then the paddock with the tractor. So, which is very funny. It is now 11:22 and I have been chatting for much longer than I said I would. So let's hop into our third sprint. 20 minutes starting now. Keep us updated on your progress in the chat. Yeah, let's go. Okay, that is the end of our third sprint. How did everyone get on? I managed to figure out what was getting me stuck on chapter 1, breeze through chapter 2, and I'm now working my way through updating chapter 3. It has also just started to rain, which is a surprise because I'm pretty sure we were forecast a nice sunny day today. I'm just glad that I didn't go with my original plan of doing laundry today. But yeah, we have also been joined by Dia Rob. I am not sure how to pronounce that. I hope I haven't mangled that too badly. But yeah, let me know how you're getting on in the chat. It's a bit weird because it's raining and I've got really thick, heavy grey cloud overhead, but in the distance, I can still see patches of blue sky. Not quite a sun shower because I think the rain is just moving forth, but still straight. Oh, brilliant. Dharma has almost finished the outline. That's fantastic. Meg is still taking notes on the video she's watching, and Inka's head is too scrambled to even read. Wow. That is not a fun place to be, Inka. I must have missed that as southerly was forecast, Meg. But yeah, I will check the weather after our next sprint since we are rapidly running out of time. Okay, it's 11:45, and since we're aiming to end at 12, I think we'll just do 15 minutes and jump straight into our fourth and final sprint. Oh, Karen, I don't think I knew you were doing a cozy mystery. Oh, I am so torn because I've got the project that I want to do with Jamie for my next project, and but I do have a cozy mystery series in addition to Vampire Ward that I want to work on. So I've kind of got too many projects, not enough time. But yep, I'd be really interested in seeing your cozy mystery template for Scrivener, Karen. And Dharma is writing a gritty crime thriller. That's very cool. I like how varied we are in terms of what we're writing. And of course, Judy suggested it. Judy is just great at writing advice related to Scrivener. Bossy Gillian is back. Yes. And Bossy Gillian has talked for an extra minute more. So, oh, Dharma, that is pretty cool. Hopefully there will be more openly transgender authors joining you in crime fiction. But yeah, we need to get to work. So I am channeling Bossy Gillian and saying we have 15 minutes and we will get to work now. Okay, 1 minute overtime, but that is the end of our fourth and final sprint for the day. Okay, it is now 12 minutes past 2. Inka is right, we were 2 minutes past time. Oh well. It has stopped raining, so it looks like we're going to have one of those changeable spring days here in Canterbury. The tractor is still going round and round, and yeah, that is what the rest of my day is going to look like. I'm pretty happy though. I've managed to make good progress on getting my current work in progress updated with the changes I need to make. And it sounds like everyone else has had a very productive morning. Karen hitting her word count goal and getting some good research done. Inka being here, which is always a bonus, and Inka's cat being here. Yeah, I am very fond of the Addams family. So I've got the opening theme as my ringtone, and it's unfortunately very good at getting into your head. So hopefully that will not now bug you for the rest of the day, Karen. See you next week, Meg, and hopefully you've made a lot of good progress through the videos. And yeah, as Karen says, go team. We did some good work today. I will be back 10 a.m. New Zealand time tomorrow, hopefully with Jamie. And yeah, we'll see you then for some more writing and productivity. Kitty has liked Dharma's Facebook page, which is good. And yeah, feel free to follow myself and Jamie on Facebook for alerts when we do these sprints. And otherwise, we've got the Discord channel. Obviously, you can follow our YouTube channels to keep up to date. And Karen, it is absolutely my pleasure. One of the reasons that I started doing these streams was because there is these amazing YouTube streams run by Sako Toomey and Lauren Severe and Savvy Writes Books, and I love them. I love the community that comes out of them and just the feeling that comes from writing with other people. Unfortunately, they were all on US time and I started missing lots of them. So this is basically just an excuse for me to have a live stream I can participate in. And the second reason we do these is to keep Inka awake. That's true. Okay, that's enough rambling from me. See you all tomorrow or next week or sometime soon. Bye.